Welcome back, everyone. We have managed to sort out the problem. If you're new to this half, I'm Primus Gaming, and this is Bodder with me.
Hey guys.
So, Bodder, would you like to give them the update on what happened previously before
Yeah,
this?
so basically, Codemasters made such a fantastic game. We thanked them and praised them for making such a fantastic game that unfortunately someone couldn't make it into the race. So, keep things in the interest of fairness, we restarted. In the process of restarting, we have lost Magic Mark. He unfortunately has work or something like that. So he actually cannot partake, which I am really disappointed because he's a fantastic driver and he's really good to have and good to battle with the guys up front. So that's unfortunate for him.
It's devastating because he is he is the championship leader, and unfortunately, because of work, he can't do it. But that we all have lives outside of
Yeah,
the game, everyone. So
that's
you
it.
know,
You've lives, you've families.
yeah, exactly. So you know, you got to give the man respect. You know, he could potentially go for a win here, but then it could also be causing harm for him. You know, and getting on some much needed rest for work. You know, there's always another day for a race.
Yeah, yeah. And there's another thing as well we got to point out. Magic Mark isn't a slow guy. He is a fast driver. He could easily win several races over the course of the next few weeks we have of racing. So he can still come
He was
back.
in
He can still
P2
win
as
more.
well.
Currently in Driver's Championship, yeah. No, he's
Yeah,
leading
no, it was
champion,
in the qualifying.
qualifying. Yeah. Very fast guy. Okay, we're starting to get viewers back now. Viewers, Hush, yes, we are back.
Everyone, welcome back.
Top notch. Good luck, all. Yep, exactly good.
Thank you, Top Notch. I found out I don't live too far from Top Notch.
Ah, that's always nice to hear.
Yeah, he contacted me and he asked whereabouts I was from, and it turns out he really isn't too far away, so you never know.
Small world, yeah. Top notch just a small world.
Yeah, it is a small world. It's amazing, you know, because when I joined this league, I didn't expect to hear that a few of the drivers and members, you know, were not too far from where I lived, because you know I live sort of just out there really, because you know, everyone lives in the main cities, the main counties, or anything like that. It's just it's weird to hear someone's close by. I mean, I know a lot of you have met up and had like celebrations together.
I haven't personally. I'd love to because it's kind of difficult being in a separate country. I think like 90, no, I should say about 80%. I think of the league is actually based in the UK or in England. There's a few Scots as well. Oh, DP has ready up.
Oh, Roberts is ready. So I will let you do the grid lineup.
Perfect. We're about 15, 16 seconds away from that now. So, oh man, I can't wait for Stardust race. This is going to be absolutely
I know, right?
epic. It's going to be so hard as well because you'll be looking at so many different cars. You don't know which guy's going to make the move and who and oh.
Well, do keep in mind that it's Monaco. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. 39 laps around this place. I'm telling you, anyone who's in a wheel is going to feel on their legs. Let me tell you that. Anyway, starting from the back in 16th, because obviously we lost Magic Mark, unfortunately. 16th is Mansell. 15th then is Phoenix in the Merc. 14th is Jake Moore in the Red Bull. Okay, I expect Jake Moore to start moving up through the cars. 13th, Peppermeat, fellow Irishman in McLaren. Great to see. Hopefully he'll be one moving up as well. 12th, Kriznik, Habib, Kababmix, that's it. I pronounced that correctly. He's not going through cast selection yet though. Sorry, I said that. He is in his Fiat Panda, believe it or not.
Thank you.
That's actually what he's called. Yeah, I was in a practice session with Kriznik the other night. That's what he called his car, a Fiat Panda. Anyway, that's him in 12th. John Digby is in the Merc in 11th. 10th is Senna in the Red Bull. 9th we have Stretch in the Red. No. And then 8, Roberts in the Haas, another fast driver looking to make his way up. Josh, season 4 as I want to call him now, he is in the Williams. P&T Briz in the Ferrari with the sister car right in front of him with the man with the cash in 5th. Apparently he's going to change his gamer tag to man with the cash. Can you believe that? That's going to be fucking epic.
If he does, that'll be impressive.
That could be epic, isn't it? In 4th, Joker in the Toro Rosso. And then in 13th, Shane in the first of the Pink Panthers. Unfortunately, we lost Magic Mark. He will be second Pink Panther, but he's not here. We've Scorpion on the second on the inside, going to battle Skunk Burner into 1 with our pole sitter in the Williams. Skunk Burner battle.
Oh, we've had a little bit of contact in the midfield as well. Everyone's been pushed to the grid. Right, I'll keep an eye on the front. You have a little eye on the back. This is going to be scary because we all know Monaco. And okay, here we go for 5 red lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lights out and away we go. That was very quick. Skunk Burner leads, followed by Scorpion, who is actually going to make the move around the outside. Scorpion takes the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Joker gets past Skunk Burner and Shane. What an impressive move by the Toro Rosso. And it looks like a nice clean start as well. Josh, season 4 is still up with Josh Dosh and PMT Briz behind. So this is actually one of the neatest starts we've had in RSF1. I think it's just because everyone knows what's at risk if you try and make the move at turn 1. But the real surprising move is Joker starts P4 and he jumped past Shane and Skunk Burner. Skunk Burner caught napping off the entrance. What's happened?
We have, I think, Mansell slowing down in the back. I think maybe one car braked and maybe went into the back of a few others. I just noticed on those hairpins, it looks like that.
No damage though.
What do you call it? Oh, that effect, when one car brakes and like decording effect.
Yeah,
that's it. Concertina effect.
And that's he's still fine. Mansell is his car is not damaged, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
He's still able to keep it going. So luckily, this has still been a very tamed race start. Scorpion is already making.
He's pulling away.
Yeah, he's already making time between him and Joker. So I think Scorpion, an impressive move round the outside of Skunk Burner on the race start. DP Roberts with a 3-second time penalty already.
4 guys pitting. That's obviously the Concertina effect down Low's hairpin.
Unfortunately, involving the Red Bull of Senna, Pepperme and John Digweed and Phoenix. So we've already established that there has been an incident. There is a yellow flag in the second sector. Something has happened. I'll have a little look see. I don't think it's anything bad.
No.
I think it might have just been a slow-moving vehicle, through the lowest hairpin. So
yeah, we're also racing. That's good.
So
Josh
now
season
it
4
looks
is
like
right behind Shane.
Oh yeah,
Charismic's up 2 spots as well. Jake Moore's up 3 spots. Mansell's up 4. Of course, that's what the guy's bidding. But good stuff so far.
So let's move on to tyres. Now PMT Briz is out of the session. He's crashed.
Yeah.
I wish I got to see that.
I can't tell you what turn it is, but I can.
Oh, and it's been a crash as well of Josh Dosh and Raskas and Mansell, Phoenix. Mansell and Phoenix have got 3-second time penalties apiece.
Charismic's pitting. So was
I think Charismic's had a problem. DRS is now enabled. Yeah, it looks like Josh crashed into the into Raskas, which has unfortunately required him to pit. Scorpion in the Renault. What a comfortable start for the Renault driver. That is amazing.
Yeah, he's the big winner of all this. Himself and Joker are the big winners of the restart. Obviously, Magic Mark wasn't there to battle him. Skunk Burner down 2 positions and losing time as well. He's going to have to find some speed here to get up with the battle with these guys.
Pepperme, 3-second time penalty. Oh,
you're just so far back, you're pushing that extra bit harder and you just end up making mistakes. That's unfortunate.
It looks like Senna is looking to try and make a move on Kebab Mix, and also Pepperme is all over the back of the gearbox of Senna. So we got a good 4-horse battle for P11 between John Digweed, Charismic, Senna and Pepperme. Unfortunately, poor Phoenix and his debut race of RSF1 is a little bit behind, but he's in the race still. We can't rule him out. He might just come out of nowhere. Josh, season 4, fastest lap of the race, unfortunately as well, gathering a 3-second time penalty.
That's unfortunate. That turn 1 going up the hill, that's such an easy corner to cut. And you're nearly tempting yourself every time. Ooh, he just clips the wall a small bit. You're nearly tempting yourself just to cut it, because if you cut it, you get such a good drive up the hill.
Luckily, no damage. But no, actually, no. He's missing an end plate.
Josh is the 4. He is. Yes, he's missing his left one, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a real shame. That's the contact.
Yeah, he was doing so well there. Interesting note, though, top 2 guys are on softs, and then we have 3rd, 4th, and 5th are all on mediums.
That's probably why Scorpion managed to get an aggressive start for the race, which paid off massively in his favour. But do keep in mind that it is still a fight of attrition, not just of who can set the fastest lap. If you can keep your tyres going, if you can nurse them, you will win the race in pure strategy, and Monaco of all tracks as well.
Yeah, exactly. And we've just seen Peppermeat there get past John Digweed as well. Good to see. Seen a bit of overtaking.
Well done there for Peppermeat. It looks like that Peppermeat is gaining on Charismix. And for poor Charismix is struggling, because do remember, Peppermeat is on the medium compound tyre, while Charismix is on the hard compound.
Yeah,
and it looks like Charismix is just struggling.
Yeah, you will struggle for the first few laps until the tyres come in, but trust me, he has. I think Charismix started on the mediums, if not the softs. So basically, he has his pit stop done. So as long as he keeps the car in one piece, he will get some points, hopefully.
Hopefully, it'll be interesting to see, because it looks like Peppermeat
Skunk's right in the back of Joker going into the swim pool. He's going to make inside.
That is true.
No, he backs off.
He backs off. Scorpion's got a penalty.
Scorpion 3-second penalty. Okay.
That's bad for Scorpion. That could hamper his race.
We're racing. Yes. Okay,
as
now
much
he's
as we
pulled
should
away.
be celebrating about the penalty, it's just because
it makes it a race.
It adds a bit of flavour. Yeah, it adds a bit of flavour to the race. Oh, and it looks like Joker is struggling with the pressure given by Skunkburner behind him. It looks like Joker was going to leave some space for him to make a move down the outside. Joker's got a penalty as well.
Told you, turn wrong, going up the hill. It's so easy to cut it. So easy to cut it. And if you cut it, that's it.
Oh, Joker's gone a little wide.
Yeah,
casino section.
Skunkburner's
is
going to
make
inside,
a move down the inside.
No,
he's not. He's going to back off. Can he do it down the Lowe's hairpin? A little bit of lock up there from Skunkburner.
Oh, it's hard to control the hairpin. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's right, his gearbox. Look at him. You can see the lights in the back of Toro Rosso.
Joker defending the line by staying on the racing line, and Skunkburner is sniffing the back of that car. Oh, it looks so close. Joker, it looks like Joker might be struggling.
He's Joker's cutting the corner again.
Harming those tyres. He might have gotten a warning there, we don't know, but
he's
Joker needs to be careful.
Including his quality laps as well. So those softs cannot be in a good condition right now. Shane has also a 3-second penalty.
Oh dear, this would be a surprise to see who actually gets for the race without a penalty.
Charismix
as well.
Okay, go on,
oh my god.
I'm just saying, I want to get back after that.
Oh, it looks like pass. Josh.
Oh, he's pitted. Shane pitted. Shane pitted.
Oh, Shane pitted. I thought it was because he got the move from Josh. I was like, wait.
Oh, he's getting a new wing as well. That's unfortunate.
Oh no. That might be why Shane maybe had the. It might not have been because of corner car. It might be because he accidentally. Oh, and it looks like Skunkburner's going to make a move down the inside on Joker. But unfortunately, because Joker's still on the racing line, it's not going to let Skunkburner make the move.
No, and Shane went on the hards as well. So like Charismic, he has done his mandatory pit stop and changed onto a different compound. He is done with pit stops now. As long as he keeps car in one piece, he'll come home with points hopefully.
It's lap 7, and this race has already got me knackered. And he's going to make the move in the tunnel! Down the outside of the attack! Skunkburner does it! He gets second place! Well done to Skunkburner!
Great move by Skunkburner. He left the brake in the literally last minute. Squeezed past Joker. Fantastic move. As Senna gets past his laps. Yeah, it is. Well, he didn't bully his way past, but he kind of made his presence known. Let's just say that. Josh, season 4 with a 3-second penalty as well. Wow.
Oh,
so, next question is, when are the guys with the used softs going to pit? As Josh is the former
Josh gets
Joker
past
as well.
Joker.
Joker is no
damage.
That is
amazing. I do remember they both. There's damage on the end plate of Josh. A 3-second penalty again, the Peppermeat. I think there's end plate damage on the Williams.
On the Williams? No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
You might see it now. Lowest hairpin was going so slow.
Yeah, there is. It's left end plate. It's the left one.
Oh, I see. He's missing it. Yeah, I see it there. He's missing it.
And he still made the move on Joker.
It's interesting you were saying about the lowest hairpin, maybe like the slowest corner in the calendar. I know that the teams have to bring a different steering column so that when the drivers turn in, they get more steering angle. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
You have to manufacture a separate steering column just for one race.
You've obviously seen Top Gear. Do you remember the infamous lap when the Stig took the Renault
Roberts
around
in the back
the track?
Stretch.
Oh, we'll come back to that topic in a minute because it looks like Roberts is putting the pressure on Stretch in the Renault.
Will he get him on the start straight?
Roberts or Raskas actually, because Stretch blocks up going into Raskas. Josh with a 3-second penalty. Roberts is pitting. Scorpion's pitted as well. Yeah, those softs are done, and that means Skunk Burner takes the lead. And as I was saying to the topic, the Stig took the Renault around the track and they had to put on the Monaco rack because obviously they had the corners such as Hammerhead and you know they made sure.
Oh, back out of the pits here, Roberts. No, the amount the cash gets him. Sorry,
oh, that's unlucky.
Sorry,
that's all right. That was a good spot there. Shane is in 7th. Scorpion comes out P6. He's going for the 1-stop. Scorpion is staying on the hard compound tyre, but do keep in mind Scorpion may be skilled, but the hard compound tyre around Monaco is extremely difficult to manage because yes, they will last, but can you last? It's not just a matter of can the tyres. It's the attrition affects the drivers as well.
Exactly as well. You just like you were saying that the attrition with the tyres. How long will your tyres last for him? Given the exact. Wow, Jake Moore's right behind the Stretch.
On the back of Stretch. There's good contact as well.
Oh,
a little bit on the back.
Sliding touched him, I wonder.
And also there's some damage on the Red Bull of Jake Moore, and I think Stretch as well. Joker has gone into the pits. Where will he come out? So. Can Jake make the move on Stretch up the hill? He's going to, but Stretch is not leaving him any room. That's good defence there from the Renault. And down the inside, no! There's contact!
That's what I missed!
No! Oh, that's
he
good
saved
save.
it perfectly, Jake. Great oversteer turn there. Oh, he taps him with the back again! This is like NASCAR.
This is NASCAR!
Oh, go on, give me one.
And they're making the contact! I'll tell you what, NASCAR don't disappoint because Scorpion's on the back of the Red Bull. That's good driving right there.
Wow. It's like this in karting, if you go karting with your mates and your mate is in front of you and he's whoa!
Oh, and Scorpion getting backed up because Jake is fighting Stretch.
Yeah, you were saying earlier about the tyres and about the attrition. The thing is, you could be the best driver here tonight, but if you can't pass other cars, you can't win at all. You need to get past traffic.
That is going to ruin Stretches.
Whoa!
Stretch has got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah. Scorpion is having some oversteer on his car, so he is. As Jake pulls into the pits. Okay, Jake Moore is saying, I'm having no more of that, guys.
Scorpion go here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Skunk Burner and Josh season 4 10 laps on their mediums. Sorry, go ahead.
Scorpions. Oh, yep, down the inside into I've forgotten the name because I'm so tired already from. Oh, that is not good. Is there any damage? No, he's fine.
No damage. He just tapped the wall. Now I wonder if are they in the same party together, Stretch and Scorpion? Did Scorpion say, "Look, I have fresher tires. Give me the lead. Could come back to you again."
Doesn't look like though. That Stretch was going to leave him any room. I think Scorpion just forced his way through.
Oof. Nearest battle we have there at the minute.
Skunk Burner is far out ahead. Can he get a good pit strategy? Because it looks like Scorpion's now going through the Nobel chicane. When will Skunk Burner pit? That is the big question. Skunk Burner needs to open up the time between him and Scorpion. Because I think Josh, season 4, is now pitting. And it looks like he got a bad run in there into the pit.
What's he going to go on to, though? That's the thing. What is he going to go on to?
I think he's going to go onto the hard compound. It's a hard call to make. Stretch has been given a 3-second penalty. If Stretch gets any more penalties, he's going to get disqualified.
Josh is getting new wings as well.
I think he made contact with the wall. I do, and actually no. Remember, Josh had a wing problem back when we last had a little look over him. He gets behind Roberts. Roberts might finish ahead of Josh. That is bad. Roberts gets a penalty. Another one.
Oh, corner grip again. That turn one. That seems to be getting all the drivers tonight. That turn one. They all want the best run up the hill. It's not there if they cut the corner.
Oh my god, I'm out of breath already.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's take a minute.
Let's
just take a minute. We're on lap 12 of 39. Let's remember, this is a long race here. 39 laps. Like most places we go to in the league, I know with 50%, we're talking maybe 27, 28 laps on average per race. We're doing nearly double that tonight. Actually, we are doing double that tonight. We're doing 39 laps tonight. Now I know it's only a minute, 10 minute, 11 around here. But even still, the walls are so close. Josh, season 4, gets 3 second penalty. The walls are so close that you cannot make a mistake. It's 39 laps. You cannot make a mistake.
Indeed.
Shane is on the back of Joker.
Oh, can Shane make the move? Because do you remember, Joker has not had a good time through this track. So with the DRS, Shane will get closer, no doubt. No way he can make the move right now. And the problem is can he get close enough to make the move, and will Joker let him by, leave the room? Because it looks like he ran wide on the entrance through to the casino section. So now going down the hill into Mirabeau, still struggling for grip, Joker there. So now going into the lowest hairpin, slow there from the Toro Rosso. Shane gets close.
He does, yeah. Whoa, Shane! Whoa, a bit of oversteer there.
Oh my god!
He's corrected, but he's lost time to Joker. That was a serious correction there. Serious correction. Joey, it's funny because whenever I'm doing practicing with the guys, and anytime I have a bit of oversteer, you'll hear it because my mic is quite sensitive. But you'll hear my wheel go shh. It's like I quickly turn it, If there's always one guy in a party that would laugh, that's charismatic. He'll just have a little chuckle to himself. He's like, "Oh, you saved that one, did you?" It's like, yeah. He knows. He knows when I have a big slide.
That's the thing as well. Will the people's setups be able to handle the stress of Monaco? Because do keep in mind, 39 laps of pushing your play seat, your setup to its very limit.
Yeah, it's a long race. As Mansell gets 3 second penalty. He is holding off Senna though. No, sorry, Stretch. He's holding off Stretch.
No, Stretch gets past.
Okay, Mansell pissed.
I'm sweating like crazy. It's record-breaking heat in the UK, so not just these guys delivering a show. It is so hot in my room right now. It is crazy. So I know for a fact that I gotta be careful.
3 seconds between Shane and Robert. Sorry, 4 seconds between Shane and Josh, season 4.
So from 4th place to 7th. It's really close because they're all reaching the Nobel chicane. So
yeah, Shane had a little slide, and that's brought him back to Josh, the man with the cash. And now Roberts is right behind the man with the cash, with Josh, season 4, right back. Do you know what? Roberts is stuck in a Josh sandwich. Just saying it.
He is. In brutal honesty, I think I might need to just go get something because the fact that I'm sweating so much is actually bringing my energy levels down. So I think I might need to. I think I might need to let you take the lead of the commentating for a moment, Bodo, while I quickly just go get something to keep me going.
Okay, well let's keep on with Roberts here at the minute. Because Roberts is right behind the man with the cash. As the man with the cash goes a bit wide. Who's going up the hill? Okay, he's going down the hill now. We're just about to come up into the corner just before Lewis corner. Not there for him. It's not there for Roberts. Very tight between these 4 cars here at the minute. Very tight. Anyone can make a move, really. It's going to be who blinks first. It's important to know as well. Josh with Dosh, the man with the cash, has 12 laps on his tyres. The guys behind him only have a handful. Really not that many at all. Shane leads them. Down next to the swim pool. As a driver, it must be one irritating thing when you come out and you've faster tyres, you know you can overtake the guy in front of you, but the normal track, yeah, you can do that. You buy your time, you make the move, you get the overtake done. Here, it's a different story. Oh, it's Josh Season 4 just clips the back wall there, and he just manages to save the car from going around. Good job, but he's lost some time to Roberts. But Roberts is right in the back of the Ferrari of the man with the cash now. Oh, and he just ever so slightly, just a tiny bit of overage here on turn 1 as to go up the hill. Coming up into the casino again, Josh with Dosh, he just seems to run a bit wide there. I don't know if the car is just not slowing down from a time or he's forcing it in. Right, it looks like the hairs just are not settling for his setup, maybe, I don't know.
Alright, I am back.
Oh, good stuff. Just watching there. So what happened basically was Josh Season 4, it's like the second last corner, he just clipped the back right wheel, and it gave him a little bit of a slide, but he managed to correct it, but he lost some time to Roberts. But he seems to have actually regained it now, I think. But Roberts is right on the back with the man with the cash in the Ferrari.
He is, he's much closer.
Yeah, he's much closer. The question is, when he's going to make the move. Is he going to make the move? Who's going to crash next?
That is the real question. Yeah, and meanwhile, I grabbed myself... Oh, Jake! I grabbed myself a banana milkshake and it was refreshing.
Oh,
I've got some left, but I don't want to drink it too fast.
Don't give yourself brain freeze.
Oh yeah, well, brain freeze or robbing myself of the only real relief of the heat.
So the chat's been pretty quiet, guys, since the restart. Is people still watching this? We have 15 viewers at the minute. I hope people are still watching it.
Yeah, it's odd for the chat to be quiet, because normally, you've got conversations going on in the chat.
Hello!
Oh, Senna has got another penalty.
Is anyone out there? You live chat.
Oh, it looks like Josh Season 4, sorry to interrupt there, is actually catching Roberts.
He is. He's a very fast driver, Josh Season 4. He was like a second behind Roberts, now he's caught back up to him again. But I wonder, is that because the man with the cash is holding up Roberts?
Oh, and he's got another penalty. Here's the problem now. It's not just about how many penalties are they going to... Well, it is also how many penalties are they going to acquire. If they get any more, they'll get disqualifications.
That's another potential thing you've talked about. We've yellow flag. Let's see who that is.
A little bit of contact there from Josh on the back of Roberts.
Mango's very slow there, so he must be back to speed there now. Well, didn't see anyone spin it. We're still good. We're still racing.
There was a tiny bit of contact into Raskas there, and Roberts a little contact with the wall there because he just bounced off of it practically.
Okay, well, we're still watching Top Dutch. Says, yep, we're watching. Usually he's actually eating a takeaway, that's why he's not talking. Oh, well, okay.
Oh, please tell me it's a kebab.
Kebab. It's got to be kebab, right? Moronic says he's just writing his prayer from Monaco for Thursday night.
Oh my God.
Can you write one for me and email to me as well, dude? I need a prayer from Monaco as well. I'll let a candle maybe or two for us. Top Dodge says, watching how might I go faster? We all want to go faster than here. But yeah, you were just saying there about the penalties. The thing about the penalties is, I actually...
Josh just hit back Roberts!
Mansell gone?
Oh my God. It looks like Roberts is lagging slightly. There was a bit of contact there. Mansell is definitely retired though. Has he retired on his own accord though?
Let me have a look. Wow, there's a lot of penalties. This is taking a long time to go to the bottom here on the racetrack.
Oh, and Josh just hit the wall. Josh has got a broken wing. And he also hit the back of DP Roberts, which forced Roberts over the Nobel chicane, and that awarded him a penalty. So this is definitely not good. Okay, so I don't see any terminal damage from Mansell. So I'm hoping he retired in the pits, but we'll find out as we go through the race. Indeed, Stretch has also been overtaken. So Josh, because obviously he was on his pit stop. Roberts trying to back Josh, isn't he? Caught. Oh yeah, he's actually caught up, and it looks like Josh is all over the gearbox of Shane. So through the lowest hairpin, they're all just backing, like they're all just behind each other, and we still got another 20 laps to go. So it's really scary because even Scorpion has a penalty, and Skunk Burner, from what I've obviously I went away for a moment just to go grab something to drink, and it looks like Skunk Burner. I don't know if he actually has any penalties. Oh, is that what Top Notch is?
Yeah, no, Unity Hush, that's what he's eating, kebab with
Oh,
chips.
Unity Hush, sorry.
Drew.
Why must you torture us? But then again, I don't know if I'd want to eat hot food right now because I am sweating bricks. I had to grab a chocolate bar and a milkshake just to keep my energy levels up because the human body actually loses a load of energy through sweating.
Yeah, I would have guessed that. Just for penalties as well, I completely lost track of penalties, so I hope no one asks me later on what driver has what penalties, because guys, I honestly cannot answer that question. I'd be here all day, because I went to check to see if Mansell had retired or crashed or whatever, and I had to cycle through so many.
Digweed.
Yeah, cycle through so many. I can see Roberts here getting a bit frustrated and wanting to get past the amount of cash. He's been sitting behind now for maybe 3 or 4 laps, and I reckon he's just going to throw one in there now.
Oh, Skunk Burner's pitted. Here's the important part. Can Scorpion get by? Because
he will.
I think he
Scorpion
can.
Will get by. Yeah.
Oh,
the question is with Joker. With the yellow flag.
I don't think Joker can because.
Oh wait, but Williams in the wall. Josh.
Oh, it's Josh. Josh. No, Josh. Yep, Josh is gone. Josh is gone. He's out. Luckily,
look at him. Look at his hair. His AI is going back and forth. I just recorded it just before Lowe's hairpin.
He's not just left the session while his AI is still on track, isn't it?
I believe so. I believe so. I'll have to check it here on Race Director.
It looks like though it's full on Austin powered. No, it's rejoined the track. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It almost caught Skunk Burner, his teammate.
Yeah. He did not crash, so I believe that's...
That was a heart attack and a half.
Yeah. So
his
not
car
only
almost reversed onto the track, but it looks like the AI got disqualified.
So not only did he ready up pre-restart, he also did that as well. Okay.
It's not a good start for Josh.
For illegal time game. I wonder how that happened. And lap 19. Peppermeat, lap 19 in the McLaren, illegal time game warning. Don't ask me how.
Illegal time game?
Yeah, we'll have to ask him afterwards.
Speaking of, he's in P7.
He is.
And he's got Jake Moore on the back of him still.
So Skunk Burner up the hards.
Yeah, that's... Skunk Burner is definitely going for the finish, and he's actually gaining on Scorpion. So this is important.
Look at those 3-second penalties,
Senna.
They keep pouring in.
Coming in. And here's the thing. Skunk doesn't need to overtake Scorpion. Scorpion has at least 3 seconds worth of penalties. All Skunk needs to do is catch up and stay within the 3-second mark and take the win.
Are you watching this? Shane, Josh with Dosh, and Roberts, they're like, there's 3 cars.
Shane's got end plate damage.
Oh, is that why he's holding everything up, I wonder? He is, yeah, he's missing his left end plate.
I think so.
He can't pit
That
either.
is not good for Shane.
He can't pit because
no,
he
can't.
He's going, no. He's on hards as well, so he can technically do the rest of the race, maybe?
Scorpion!
Oh, Scorpion! 3-second penalty! Okay, Jinx. Jinx. We both didn't say it at the same time, right?
Oh my god. So 6-second penalty, at least that I'm aware of. Scorpion is probably going to be really frustrated because now the gap between him and Skunk Burner is now 1.1 seconds. Logically speaking, and that is just like the battle of penalties. Do keep in mind, we've got another 16 laps. No, 17, sorry, because of the final lap, and no one is safe because the penalties are coming in one by one.
I don't want to turn around to you and say Skunk Burner doesn't have any penalties. I actually do not know. I actually don't know. I'm going to quick look through it here now, but there's a lot of penalties.
More of another penalty.
I wish it was either way.
Oh, Jake Moore is going to look down the inside into turn 1 on Peppermeat, but Peppermeat blocks off quite nicely. Now into the left-hander. Can Jake stay on the back? It looks like Stretch is now wanting to get in on that action. Phoenix actually gets past Senna, who's gone in and pitted for the medium compound tyre. Skunk Burner is definitely gaining on Scorpion, who is just... I think Scorpion's now starting to feel the struggle.
I think Scorpion's struggling because on lap 22 he had 3 warnings. which meant 3-second penalty. You get 3 warnings in one lap. That's
the
incredible.
man with the dosh has got a 3-second penalty for cutting
As
corners.
well. Oh no. Guys, I have no idea who's going to pan out.
Shane's actually left Josh a little bit. Shane's opened up some time, and now I said it, and now they're right in the back of him
Fair play
again.
to him.
Yeah, fair play. And Roberts, I imagine
Roberts really wants to get past now with the
not
cash.
happy.
No, he wants to get past with him. Josh 2004 has left the session. How is Roberts going to get past the Ferrari as we have a yellow flag?
Oh, it is Senna. Senna has lost control and he's hit the wall and he's broken his wing again in the Nobel chicane. John Digweed with a 3-second penalty.
This has been a crazy race. Like I knew it was going to be. It's Monaco. It's going to be a crazy race anyway. But the amount of penalties we're seeing here is crazy. As Kriznik is right on the back of the Renault stretch.
And he makes a move down the inside to Mirabeau.
Yes.
That was beautiful, Kriznik. That was lovely. That was a nice overtake. And here's the best part. He's still got Jake and Peppermeat in front. Jake, I think, is... Peppermeat's got a 3-second penalty because he just cut the corner there.
Yeah. Peppermeat's on 22 lap old mediums as well. Wow.
He is. So it looks like Jake's hit the wall. And Jake is struggling. He's going to try and make a dive. No, because Jake takes his corner. DP Roberts with another 3-second penalty. I'm really scared because even the midfield runners, the top 10, are not safe from the lunge of penalties.
No, and Shane...
Oh, Kriznik spins nearly on the chicane.
Are starting to space out a bit now. We've 2 packs here, like fighting. We've Shane, Josh with Dosh, Roberts, and Jake Moore, Kriznik are also fighting as well. This is incredible.
Jake is still trying to get a move onto Peppermeat.
Kriznik's big move, go up the hill.
He's peeking. He's peeking.
Wow,
oh, he can't.
Peeking, yeah.
Oh my God, Krizmix is really wanting to get past Jake, but Jake is just struggling because
he's under pressure.
He wants to get past Peppermeat, and it looks like he wants to try and make the move on the lowest hairpin. Peppermeat really goes slow there, and it causes them to back up because now Stretch is pressuring Krizmix.
Yeah.
Let's keep an eye on Krizmix because he might make another dive. Senna is out.
Yellow flag in second tree as well.
I just choked a little bit on my... as I was trying to talk about Senna.
Jake Moore's going to make a move on Peppermeat. Nope, Ben Confederate backs off. That gives the space now to Kriznik.
Place into back. So now through the chicane into Raskas.
Whoa, what a move by
Krizmix.
He's going to turn outside. No.
What a dodge.
Put back in time.
That is great reaction from Krizmix because once he lost control, he managed to safely recover it. We've got yellow flags in Sector 1. What's going on here?
Nice from Unity Hush, thanks for that, dude.
Oh, is that from Unity Hush?
Yeah, Unity just says go to Race Director, click on their name, and you'll be able to see their penalty.
No, Senna retired from the session. Senna's car is still on the grid.
No way.
Senna left. Or it's desync. I don't know. No, it's not desync because his car is still on the track. Senna has definitely retired while his car is still on the track. This Joshua Dosh of another 3-second penalty. I'm actually getting extremely nervous for everyone now because the amount of the extra penalties are coming. Josh hits the wall and breaks his end plate in the Ferrari. No.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there when you said that word, nervous. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now watching this. You don't know what is going to happen.
They're feeling the nerves as well because they know
it just looks like carbon
penalties.
fibers everywhere. It's freaking everywhere.
Another nickname for this track is the Azure Circuit, so I think we can safely say it's the Carbon Circuit.
Carbon fibers.
The amount of carbon fibre that's just come off these cars is unbelievable.
Josh is right in the back of Shane.
Right they both got damage, but they don't care. They're going to give us the show.
Here. No, Shane covers them off.
He backs off and that backs him into Roberts. Oh, Josh hits the wall.
Look at the tyre
Still
situation.
Still fine now.
25 laps on the mediums, with Joshua Dosh's 24 laps on his hards.
That's probably why Jake Moore is able to catch up to Peppermeat, because I think Peppermeat's tyres are literally just... Oh, no, Peppermeat!
Chrismic just hit the back of Jake Moore. Ever so slightly, just tapped
Please
him.
don't tell me he's got any damage.
I have to have a quick
No,
look here.
he has. He has.
Yeah, missing the right end plate.
Oh, Chrismic.
That's the thing though, you get stuck behind a driver that you know you're faster than, you know you can get past, you know, through the tyres or whatever, and then there's no space, so you're trying to, you know, just kind of move, and you can't make the move on him.
And it is going to be very pressurising. Do keep in mind, Skunk Burner is actually cut down the time to our race leader to 3.8 seconds.
This is intense looking on board here with Charismatic Jake Moore. Peppermeat pulls into the pits. Okay, so Peppermeat's getting off those mediums. 25 laps on mediums. Jeez, for the rest of the league, that's great to know that mediums can actually do 25 laps.
I think it's safe to say that Peppermeat holds the record in RSF1 for the longest set of tyres.
Wow. He's going on the softs. That's what
he's going for an aggressive finish.
Yeah.
And do keep in mind, we might get some disqualifications because of the amount of penalties. So if there is, you know, hopefully there won't be. We want everyone to finish. If there is, it could put Peppermeat in a good spot. But I mean, Phoenix is still struggling. He's got so many penalties I've seen from Phoenix that Peppermeat will definitely be ahead of him. So if Peppermeat can get fastest lap of the race, he can stick it and he can get some extra points. Peppermeat needs to get some points at the very least to take the lead
on the back
again in the championship.
Watching this.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah, they're starting the battle up again, so they are Shane, Mount the Cash and Roberts.
It's been this battle since the beginning, and this is a real cool battle to see. Two cars have got damage. Has Roberts got damage? Yes, he has. All three have got an end plate missing.
Now I think Scorpion had to get past the blue flag
Josh is going to make the move. Oh, he didn't. Into the casino section. I was about to say castle again. Shane went wide.
just go having a quick look at the leaders. Scorpion's done 20 laps on his hards. In saying that, he's come across blue flag cars because there's a McLaren actually behind him. And that's not Skunk Burner. Skunk Burner's in the Williams. So I wonder if the blue flag cars hold them up. Is it Peppermeat, is it?
It looks like Peppermeat is going to unlap himself here because he's faster than...
He can.
I mean, Scorpion is not going that quick. Can Peppermeat do it? If Peppermeat does, it could potentially slow down Scorpion.
So this is the thing.
But,
you see, from Scorpion's point of view, does he want to let the faster car by and just get in behind him and just, you know, kind of slot in behind him, or does he want to hold him back and hopefully then he will, you know, interfere with maybe Skunk Burner is getting by? If it was me, I'd just let him by. Because I know he's on a fast car.
It's not worth holding up a car that's definitely faster.
Yeah, makes a move.
Yeah, he does. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Unfortunately, we missed that. Good move though, Robert.
Oh, it's because the intense battle going on between, Scorpion and Skunk Burner. Because obviously Scorpion is keeping Peppermeat, he's keeping Peppermeat behind him, which I think he's going for holding up Skunk Burner, but Skunk Burner gets some DRS on the Renault, so I think he might try and make the move going up the hill.
Is Scorpion going to finish this on his 22 lap hards? Another 8 or 9 laps? He's talking about maybe doing 29, 30 laps on his hards?
He might do. Do keep
in
Josh
mind... Josh is 27 on hards.
Yeah, he's done really good. So I think that removes like the little record set by Peppermeat there on the medians. Josh has got 27. So I think he's been on those tyres since the race start, and I think he's aiming to stay on them. Charismic's a 3-second penalty again.
This gap for the lead is getting narrower and narrower and narrower with like 8 laps left to go. Peppermeat 3-second penalty.
I feel sorry for Peppermeat because he slapped on those softs for the hope of setting a fast time.
Oh,
we got damage from an end plate.
That's blue.
I don't know whose car that is.
No, that's off the McLaren. That's blue.
Oh no, Peppermeat. That spoiled Peppermeat's entire race because Scorpion will not let him pass. Obviously, Peppermeat is the slower car, technically, because of the blue flags, but Peppermeat has snapped on those softs in the hope of catching AMS Phoenix, but while Scorpion is playing this little tactic of holding up Peppermeat to hold up Skunkburner, it is really, really horrible for Peppermeat because he knows he's quicker. He's on the softer tyres. He can get past Scorpion, but Scorpion is just not letting him by.
No. Well, and the game will give you so much time to do it until it says you have to do it. You have to pull over. But there's no really further to pull over.
That's the issue.
Yeah,
Scorpion is not giving Peppermeat the opportunity. Just as you said,
that's why I would have gave it to us off. Yeah, you lift there and give him in the tunnel. Now Scorpion has the chance to chase after a Scorpion.
Skunkburner, you mean? Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, Skunkburner. Sorry. Again, I'm not words as well.
I made a mistake of Castle, and we've got 2 Scorpions. Oh gosh. This has been an intense race, and it looks like DP Roberts is all over the back of Shane's Force India. Can he make the move down the inside on Mirabeau? No, he won't, but we've got the lowest hairpin. Will Shane leave room for the overtake? And obviously, no, he won't, because Shane wants to keep P4.
Yes.
Well, let's have a little look at the position changes, just to find out what's going on. So, Scorpion's made 1, Skunkburners went down 1, Joker is made up 1, Shane's gone down 1, Roberts has made 3, Josh has lost 1, Jake Moore has made 7, Charismix has made 4, Stretch has maintained his starting position, Phoenix has made up 5, Peppermeat has made 2, and then John Digweed unfortunately has gone down a position, and because of the amount of penalties I've seen him receive, I doubt John is going to really get any more. Scorpion's got another penalty.
You know the thing that's like the second last corner where you can hit the back right tyre and kick out a small bit? That's what Charismix after doing. He's lost a bit of time there to Jake Moore, and he was right on the back of Jake Moore, so it was up until that moment.
That is a real shame there, and it looks like the battle between Roberts and Shane is taking another corner.
Yeah,
it looks like they both make contact into the casino section. Going in a Mirabeau, can they do anything? Jake is actually getting a little look down on the inside on Josh.
Oh, this helicopter
This is getting intense. I don't have one. I'm upset. Oh no, yep, I've got one now with Josh.
There we go. Roberts is right in the back of Shane. See, the thing is,
he might make a move down the inside, going into the mobile chicane. Oh, this is intense. Shane has got a penalty. Has he?
Yeah, Roberts has missed his end plate on the left.
Oh yeah, he's missing both the end plates.
No, he's only missing one.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he's missing both. The right and the left. Yeah, he is.
Oh,
he's missing both of them.
Oh, he's hit the wall.
Nice hit. He's broke his wing.
Oh, it's completely off. And he's missed the pits as well.
He's staying out. Oh no, he's letting everyone by. He knows he's not going to ruin it. Oh, nearly hits and nearly Charismic went into the back of Roberts.
Yeah, Charismic, look at the slipstream wasn't there. That's unfortunate for Roberts.
Unlucky from DP Roberts. It's such an amazing fight, and with the loss of both end plates, it was a real loss of aero. Roberts is out of the session. He crashed. He crashed into the casino section.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, I missed it as well. His car is parked on the side of the road, so I'm surprised there's no VSC or even a safety car.
He obviously lost the wheel, did he?
Yeah, he crashed. He completely lost the wheel, and Stretch hit the exit of the of the hairpin, the lowest hairpin. That was a nasty touch of the wall. Imagine wing damage there. I mean, Josh is a little bit safe now. No, Shane is a little safe now because obviously that's the pressure of Roberts off the back of him. But do keep in mind now, Jake Moore is now catching up to Shane. He's actually all over the back of Shane, just as I said.
Guess what?
What's going on?
Skunkburners was within the second of Scorpion.
Oh my God, you're joking.
4 laps left.
Here's the thing, Scorpion has got multiple penalties. I think he's got 12 seconds.
Wow. 12 seconds, but that still gives him P2? Because Joker is so far behind. Oh, as Jake Moore makes the move outside and Shane.
Oh, Shane defends brilliantly. And it looks like Jake has to wait for now. Shane left a good opportunity. Jake tried to go for it, and then Shane defended accordingly. It was a really good defence there by Shane. I'll tell you what, Monaco, Bodder, at night with these races, it is a complete luxury to be in this league and enjoy this racing.
Definitely. Usually Hutcher put into the chat, he says if I was Joker, I would pit now for fastest lap. That's a good call there, considering there's quite a big gap between Joker and Shane.
Yeah, Shane is 34 seconds behind, 35 seconds behind Joker, so Joker can do it. Also, Skunk
Burner right on the back of Scorpion, nearly 4 tenths behind him.
Oh,
so much in one lap.
If Skunk Burner gets past Scorpion, Scorpion could pit and go for fastest lap, and still be safe from Joker.
Yeah, look, penalties aside, I'm just looking and seeing what's happening in front of me, because there's so many penalties we won't know what's happened until everyone crosses over the line.
Oh, here we go onto the straight, and remember, Skunk Burner's got 12 lap fresher tyres than Scorpion, so Scorpion is really struggling for wear, and I think that is a real understatement when I say he's struggling, because Skunk Burner is all over the back of that car.
Yeah, if you want to stay on with them, and I'll stay on with Jake Moore and Shane, see what happens between these two.
So can this move be done? Skunk Burner has closed down all the time that he needs to catch Scorpion. Skunk Burner has literally done a tremendous drive from start to finish after being caught on the race start by Scorpion. It looks like Skunk is probably going to keep on the back for the time being. I don't think he can make the move down the Nobel chicane because Scorpion is too close. They're actually approaching traffic. Scorpion gets a bad run out of this. If you can hear me sounding tired, guys, it's because this race has really
I need to sit down.
I
need to sit down.
You agree with me that it really takes it out of you, especially when we've got 39 laps of carnage and we're almost through it. And here's the little thing, Scorpion is now passing his teammate, will stretch to his best to maybe slow down slow down the Williams. Oh, bit of contact there with Skunk Burner hitting the wall. Luckily no damage.
He's good, he's all good. Wow.
Will Stretch let Skunk Burner by, because looks like Stretch is not. No, now he will. That's costed Skunk Burner a good amount of time there, sadly. A little bit of a lock-up there going into Mirabeau. Now into the lowest hairpin. 24 miles an hour, it was the average speed going through there. Now going through into Portier, into the tunnel. Scorpion still is just about ahead. Jake Moore, another penalty.
Do you know what, he gets right on the back of Shane's Pink Panther, but he just cannot get around him. Shane is making his car like 3 or 4 lanes wide. Jake just cannot get past him.
He can't, and keep in mind as well that John Digweed has got a penalty. It made it sound like I was talking about John there for the stream. Charismix is pitted onto the softs, and the battle for first. We're about to hit the final lap of the race. Joker with another 3-second time penalty. Scorpion is struggling for grip on those tyres. 30 laps, although the longest tyre that's been dragged out is Josh with 35 laps since lap 4.
Chris has gone for the fastest lap, but he's 11th place.
He needs to make sure that
he's in 10th now.
He's gotten past Stretch. Yeah, he could do it. It's possible.
He's going to nick a point there.
Oh, Scorpion got a bad run there through the lowest hairpin, and if I can see, I think there might be a little bit of damage. No, there ain't no damage on Scorpion's car. It looks like Skunk Burner is going to maybe make the move. Scorpion is not looking fast. They can't. Scorpion having to break onto the racing line. No harm in that, because You know, he needs to make sure he keeps it. Good speed through to back and now into the swimming pool section. Through the chicane. WR stretch of another time penalty. Yeah. I am amazed at how many there is. We're going to have so many screenshots. So now going around the last corner, the car to cross the line to take the win. In Monaco is Scorpion, but with his penalties, Skunk Burner wins the race.
Skunk Burner wins, yeah. Good race, Scorpion, but Skunk Burner gets it.
I think there's a puncture.
Who?
I think. No, I can hear the sound of like the rumbling from a tyre. No, that's a fireworks.
Yes,
sorry,
Morse.
no, I heard the fireworks.
Oh,
is it?
I could hear it when I was on board.
I heard it. It doesn't it sound like the sound of tyres?
It does,
you know, when you've got a puncture.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I thought Skunk Burner had a puncture.
Well,
wait a minute, he's only done 19 laps.
If the man with the cash doesn't have a puncture with 36 laps on his hards, no one has it.
So, who is your driver of the day? I need to ask you this.
Who got no penalties? That's the real question.
Once we find out, I'll have to say Jake Moore. He did amazing from starting in the back of the grid, making up 9 positions. And it looks like AMS Phoenix is going down the outside, and there's been contact. Josh has forced Phoenix into the wall. What are you doing? Oh no, Josh had actually forced Phoenix into the wall at Rascasse when Phoenix was looking to make a pass. But yeah, I'll have to say Jake Moore is my driver of the day for the amount of positions he made up and dealing with all the contact that he dealt with. I'll have to give it to the Red Bull.
Yeah, and also the battling as well. Like, he was battling along there with those guys there. So for most of the race, so fair play to him. That was actually a good race. So yeah, well done to Jake. I definitely agree with that driver of the day.
And then followed by Skunk Burner winning the race. Well done to Skunk Burner. And Scorpion, with all the pressure of dealing with Skunk Burner, slowly gaining, grabbing so many penalties. And then Joker managing to maintain and take third place. So well done to the three. Right, so I'll go over the race standings while Bodo gets the shots. So the only car on the entire grid to not get a penalty was Skunk Burner. Everyone else did. So Skunk Burner wins the race in first place, so he manages to take back the win. Well done to Skunk, followed by Scorpion in second, Joker in third, Shane in fourth. Well done to Shane as well. I think that's his best finishing position of the season. Jake Moore fifth, Joshua Dosh sixth, Phoenix seventh, John Digweed eighth, Peppermeat ninth, Charismix 10th, Stretch 11th, Roberts 12th, Senna 13th, Josh with Dosh Josh season 4 14th, Bansal 15th, and then PMT Briz rounds up the grid in 16th. Unfortunately, the last 12th to 16th were DNF.
I think we got to give a special mention as well to Skunk for no penalties.
Yeah, I have to give Skunk Burner massive credit for such an amazing drive with no penalties at all.
All right, let's get some invites going here. Few seconds, guys.
Oh, I am knackered, Bodder. And the best part is obviously the race was under an hour. We normally have Monaco is the smallest track of the season, and even though we had 39 laps, the race was done in under an hour.
Well, most of our races are done in about 40 minutes. It's just the qualifying.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we've got Joker in for the moment. We'll wait for Skunk Burner and Scorpion to get in. Oh, there's a bit of echo from Joker's mic there.
Echo. No, it's good. It's good. Good.
Hello, Skunk. We'll just wait for Scorpion to complete the free, and then we'll be good to go.
Mm-hmm. Send him another quick invite.
Oh.
Oh, there we are. Guys, make sure your box is ticked. Box is ticked, all please.
Okay, so what we'll do is I'll interview. Joker, you'll have to mute the mic while I ask you the question. Then please, if you can unmute it when I ask you. Sorry, it's just because you got the echo there, and it's sort of like I'm hearing myself feeding back like multiple times.
All right.
So I'll interview Joker. You interview Scorpion, and I'll interview Skunk Burner.
Sure, I'm easy.
Okie dokie. Well, let's begin with Joker. So, obviously, following the race restart, it did reset the tyre strategy so everyone could start on anything they want. Joker, you had an amazing entry into the race. You started P4 into the into the beginning of the race, and you jumped from P4 to P2, taking Shane and Scorpion by surprise. No, sorry, Shane and Skunk Burner, by surprise. How do you feel about this race, and what was it like for you?
Well, start was pretty cool. I haven't thought about overtaking two guys in the first corner, but it just happened. Was very nice. But then I started to struggle with overheating, and Skunk Burner was much faster than me, so he got past. And then I damaged my front wing in lap 9, I think, and they didn't change it in the pit stop, so I had to go the whole race with a damaged front wing. And then I was just happy that no one was behind me close enough that they could overtake me, so was pretty cool though.
Well, congratulations on getting a tremendous P3, dude, because this race is the hardest on the entire F1 calendar. Were you feeling the pressure in this race?
Yeah, it was pretty intense, and I just knew I can't crash. When I crash, then I'm out, and everybody else, maybe half of the field, I don't know, had a little moment or something. So if you don't crash, you have a good position at the end, and that was just the thing I wanted to do, and it worked.
Well, congratulations, Joker, on P3.
Thanks, mate.
And I'll pass over to Bodder now, who will interview Scorpion.
Perfect. I'll just grab the virtual mic here, so I will. Thank you very much. Scorpion, that was a great qualifying. You were basically in charge of Q1 and Q2. Like, you went out, set one lap in Q1, retired straight away. Q2, you set a very fast lap. Q3, you kind of struggled a small bit with the guys that kind of brought their true speed. Do you think you were expected to get pole?
Obviously, joking aside when I say this, but I think they might have been sandbagging the first couple of sessions, put me in false sense of security. But no, they fully deserve their front row. I will say, obviously, before I say my thoughts, commiserations to Magic Mark. Obviously, he had to get ready for work today because due to our second retake of that race. So, and who knows where he could have been? Probably could have won this race, or at least be on the podium. But no, I had a good qualifying. I mean, I would have been happy with a solid top 5. I know what this track is like, so I was just happy to sort of nail it. Q1 and 2, did my best in Q3, but these two were just too fast for the front row.
Yeah, there was a lot of penalties going around during the course of the race. You know, whenever Skunk kind of pitted onto the hards, maybe 12 laps to go, or whatever it was, do you think maybe he was going to catch you then? Because he seemed to be just catching you. Do you ever expect a fight?
Well, actually, my strategy basically off the line was get Skunk Burner before turn 1. I might have made a bit of contact, so if I did Skunk Burner, I do apologise. But obviously for them from there was to obviously try and get into a rhythm, get into something, and then when I put it to hard, that was my strategy anyway.
Okay.
Because I thought the hards were going to be the stable car. What slightly ruined it for me is I then came up behind the battling, I think it was Josh and my teammate, and I lost a heap of time, a good 3-4 seconds behind them, and then struggled to get back into a rhythm. And then when Skunkburner pitted, I hit the wall a couple of times, so I knew he was going to get me. Plus, I had pens, my usual thing. So
Penalties, yeah, do not help the situation. Like we were watching the race, and every few seconds a new driver will pop up with a 3-second penalty, another 3-second penalty, and at times it was multiple drivers getting multiple 3-second penalties at the one time. It was crazy to follow.
yeah, and obviously, Skunkburner deserved a victory for two things. He was absolutely on it all the race, even that middle section when he was on warm mediums and I was on fresh hards. I had to push 110% just to even bring the gap down. But it was, and then the fact that he doesn't get any penalties at all, that just shows. But he's done a good drive, and yeah. Towards the end. Yeah. Sorry. Towards the end, my only chance of the win was if he made a mistake. Maybe get some shenanigans lapping cars, especially when we got those last 5 laps. We had Peppermeat in between us, and we were catching like a train of cars towards the end. But that was my only hope. But now I'll take a podium at a track I've never done well at, so I'm happy.
Yeah, the penalties don't help things. But look, well done, congratulations on second place. Good job. Primus, back to you.
Okie dokie. Well, Skunkburner, so you have taken me and Bodder by surprise, because the car that was in P3 back in Spain that span out on the last lap and sent us into a frenzy has sent us into another one by coming out on P1. How do you feel today, Wen?
I was quite confident coming into it anyway. I just found a nice setup before. I had a little practice with it. I knew my tyres were alright, I knew my strategy. I messed up my first lap in Q3. I hit the wall last corner. And then when we come to restart, I knew Michaels would have got me, being on the soft or Scorpion or whatever. I knew he was going to get me anyway, so it's just about keeping as close as possible. But then Joe come right outside. But oh no, here we go, I'm drop back.
I have to say, massive credit where it is due. You were the only car on the grid for today that went away with no penalties whatsoever, and I bet that staggered you to find out that you was literally the only one.
Well, I was surprised at the end. I had when the Scorpion said, first corner, I braked a bit late, and he turned in like a bit early, but it's dead tight there, so he's just taking the the normal line anyway. And then there's another corner on first lap. I got another warning. I thought, oh no, I thought I was going to get a penalty. So I was on 2 warnings on first lap, so I'm happy to do the rest of the race.
So you was nervous.
Yeah, that was it. And then I kept checking how many penalties Scorpion had, and it was just racking up. I thought, alright, I'll just sit here, just nice and steady.
Speaking of Peppermeat from Scorpion, how did you feel when, because obviously Peppermeat had to yield to Scorpion for the blue flags, but Peppermeat was actually faster because he had, because Scorpion had the hardest tyre on, and there was a good load of laps put into them, and Peppermeat putting on the fresh softs to try and go for fastest lap of the race, and obviously Peppermeat couldn't get past Scorpion. How did you feel when you were suddenly trapped behind Peppermeat?
When I seen it, I thought, I was wondering what I'd do if I was Scorpion in that position, knowing that there's somebody, much fresher tyres than you. They're close to end at race, and like it was slowing down already. It was one of them, I was tense. I thought, do you let him go? And then it's one less person to kind of worry about, if you make a mistake and if they're dead close, they bump into the side, whatever, that can happen, but it was tense. I just felt sorry for him having to pull over and then let me through. And then I had the same position. I thought, I don't really want to be behind me. It's just hard work, innit? It's just a horrible track, what it's done.
Well, congratulations, Skunk Burner, on getting pole position and basically regaining your lead after Scorpion took it at the beginning. And it is a unanimous decision from me and Bodder that driver of the day is given to Jake Moore for gaining 9 positions, even through penalties, and taking home 5th place, I think, behind Shane. So really well done to Jake Moore.
Right.
So, Bodder, anything else to add on? Any more questions for
I was going to say
free race drivers?
I was going to say to Skunkburn, look, well done, dude. That was a great drive by yourself. I say that win is probably a bit sweeter now, considering what happened last week in Spain when you spun on the last lap, right?
Yeah, that's a bit of redemption.
Yeah, a bit of redemption. You were
One
probably
of the
hoping I
nice
wasn't going to
Mark,
bring it up.
No, I don't mind. It'd be nice to have Mark there. You know, I know it's like we're dead close now, real close.
You full on Ricardo. Redemption.
Yeah, that's it. Had to be done though.
Congrats, Skunk. This is you guys have done a great job. So look, I guess we'll have to look forward to Canada next week. I know Scorpion's looking forward to Canada.
Oh, yes. All my these tracks now coming up to probably from here till Singapore. All my good tracks. I've already got setups prepared. I'm confident. I'd even say I'm confident of maybe taking the championship lead by that point, by Singapore.
Oh, so
or at least heard it here, folks.
Or at least be near.
So Pepper Me and Magic Marks, watch out, because this man is coming for you. And do keep in mind that he did amazing around Monaco of all tracks. But before we wrap up for tonight, do keep in mind, everyone, that F2 has been on the night race. That means F1, 4 and 3 will also be on the night race. So this fun here that you've just seen tonight will not be over. We'll all be delivering a good show to you all. But personally, I'd say before we wrap up for today, I just have one last question. And I think I'm going to ask that question to Scorpion. So Scorpion, before we go, when obviously you found out poor Marks, he couldn't start because obviously he had to get ready for work. Did you feel a little bit bad for him? When we went into the restart, and we got the news that he couldn't join, I bet that must have made you feel a little bit bad for him because I bet you wanted to fight him.
Of course, I think I've already said this, but yeah. I think we all were feeling the same because you don't want to. Obviously, we were all set, ready to go in the first take of this race, and then a stupid thing. On my screen, I'd just done the formation that by myself, and then I gridded back up, and then my car on my screen just pushed like a good 6 or 7 cars out of the way before retaking third, and then said I was in the lead. So I've never seen anything like that before, but it's frustrating, obviously, because this game is still not 100% perfect, and Marcus suffered for it, but he will be back, which is the great thing about this tier and this league is that it's all very competitive. So
be back strong, like.
Yeah, Canada is definitely one of the tracks to watch out for because it's got more straights, so more fights on the straights, I'd say. But yeah, so that is it for me. Unless we've got anything else to add on top, Bodder, before we wrap up.
Nope. Tuesday night is F1, guys. Tune in 8 p.m.
And thank you for watching, everyone. Do remember that our top 3 was Skunk Burner, followed by Scorpion and Joker, and then Jake Moore taking driver of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this race as much as me and Bodder did. I think I'm going to go enjoy a cold bath because I am sweating a lake right now. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good evening.
Take it easy, guys. Bye.